hacks on the stream,
Yeah.
That's hard.
For 2 different other websites.
So the change the topic. The Carter 6 just got released. Anybody listen to it? Trash.
nigga.
I didn't even listen to it, but I knew
Worst
it was
Wayne
trash.
album
I didn't know
ever.
that it dropped.
It dropped June 6th yesterday.
Man,
It's
y'all heard
worse
that
than
Wait,
J
Funeral.
that's today.
It's worse
It's
than
the 7th today.
Funeral.
Oh,
J-Bo
it's
shit was
J-Bo.
fire.
Boy, that J-Bo shit hard than a motherfucker.
I ain't hear it.
Hey, that motherfucker hard than a
J-Bo
motherfucker.
shit fire.
So back to Wheezy.
Nah, fuck
Yeah.
that.
So how was it?
So back to Wheezy. Wheezy album. A lot of
Trash.
people say it was trash, and then there's some people like myself who understands that.
It's okay to be trash?
No, it
He's
wasn't.
50
It's, I
still
don't think it's
rapping?
trash. I think I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to some of it, but what I'm saying is, I believe Wheezy. There's a time where every artist is not relatable no more. Why do they say that Carter 2 is like the best album?
Wayne
right?
went 2 for 19, bro.
I would have
mean?
been better with a Sorry for the Wait. all his-
A mixtape.
If he'd have
He
came
tried
out
to
with
make it sound like Sorry for the Wait, but it wasn't.
No, because Sorry for the Wait, bro. When he was really tripping on everybody's beats,
He tried to make it sound like that with the rapping, but it didn't sound good.
because he wasn't tripping on somebody else's beats.
He was just rapping and rapping. The beats was original, but didn't feel original. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They didn't feel like it was a brand new beat. It sounded like it was a beat that
he had it probably from the Carter 5, and he just changed
Just
some
some
of the
shit.
lyrics.
Just some
That's what a
shit,
lot of these
some
old
shit he
niggas
had in the
doing.
vault. He got so much shit. They could have really just brought shit back from. I heard that song he got with Big X the Plug.
I didn't even know he had a
don't
song
know,
with
but
Big
I don't know if
X,
it's on the album or not. But he got one with him.
Is like the best rapper. Like if we talking about like this shit like in
punchlines
sports,
and shit.
like yeah. So like you say how we know Lou Young is like one of the best 1-on-1 scorers ever.
Mm-hmm.
Lou Will. My bad, I said Lou Young. But it's just the same thing. Like you can do all this shit, but you're not gonna win no championship.
Yeah, it's just like what bro was saying about the Rolling Loud. Niggas wasn't going to Baby to see Baby. They was using Baby set to go to the bathroom. They all want these young niggas. Nobody listened to these old niggas.
For real though.
Nah, they don't. Weezy, a lot of these old niggas would become somewhat relevant. Like Wayne, for example, he became relevant enough because I believe from our generation and the ones before, they were vouching and just putting him on this pedestal. And the youngsters went to go and see what we was talking about. That put him back in the light of being known by the newer generation.
I think the only reason why he's still around is because of Drake.
Nah.
And
Drake don't even talk or do nothing with him anymore.
Yeah.
I think it's because we put him on a pedestal. He been having some trends of him freestyling or his older music of freestyles and just how elite of a legend that we put him on this pedestal. It caused the Carter 6 to come.
From Pharaoh's perspective,
It's because of Drake.
niggas
bro.
wouldn't know who that was if it
If
wasn't
it was for Drake. That's what I'm saying. Because Drake was the last nigga from the last good nigga from our generation to the kids' generation.
You don't think
And he
Nicki got
Drake is
extended-
the Lil Wayne for the little is for this generation.
And he extended Wayne's run with all the features he was giving.
yeah, and Drake. You gotta think about that.
Weezy gave him some cold features too, though.
But if you think about it in the long run, it don't matter because that was really Drake helping Wayne.
Because Drake before Drake really blew up, what was Wayne doing? Was
Carter 3 and 4.
4 wasn't that.
4 was trash. Carter 3, he from 3 to 4 it took what 2
4
years.
was 4 trash or not as good as 3?
4 was trash.
I don't think 4.
I think it was.
you didn't like 6 foot, 7 foot.
What was the one
that was the only song.
You didn't like-
and that was even his song got for the original thing. It was Corey shit.
I'm not a human being.
Yeah, Carter 4 was the one that took hella years, huh?
Yeah,
That's because he was going through that shit with Birdman.
But it still took hella years, like 6, 7, 8 years.
Nah, not that long.
6?
Carter 4. All right, so
took hella
Carter
long
3
to
came
come
out.
out.
Carter 3 came out
20
in 2008. That's
Yep.
when he beat Kanye, sold 1 million in a week. He beat Kanye, which was a
no, the
big
Carter
thing.
5 is what took hella years.
It was?
Carter 5 took hella years. No, 4 took long too, though. Hold on.
Because the Carter 5 is the one where he was doing that lawsuit with him and
Baby.
Young Thug.
Baby and Young Thug. Because remember,
Yo, Thug made the Barter 6.
Was Young Thug actually as great as all his peers say he was?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he was. He was.
I
He was
don't
the only
know.
nigga that was rapping like Lil Wayne. That wasn't Lil Wayne. For as long as he did. Because all the other niggas that did came and gone.
First nigga to be proud to be in the dress for sure.
Remember when he had
He
that
was putting
video?
that shit on though.
The dress?
He was putting that shit on.
That's your boy.
All right, 8, 9.
It's my brother. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It took 3 years for
I need a new couch mate. I'm just kidding.
It took 3 years for the Carter 4 to come out after the Carter 3. 3 years.
3.
Yeah, it was 2008 for Carter 3.
2011.
2011 for Carter 4. So
Drake was out.
but in between, he dropped I'm Not a Human Being. No, Rebirth. He dropped Rebirth. Rebirth was hard, that rock album.
I'm about to say
Yeah, that's when he.
That's better
that's
than
when
the
he
Carter
invented-
4
That's when he
and
reinvented
5.
himself.
Yeah, that rock album was hard.
That's
bro.
better
nigga
than
was trying
Carter
to-
4, 5, and 6.
Man.
I'm cool with it.
Wait,
And
so
you know
the
who?
Carter
You know what
3
his
was
biggest
in
songs on that
2008?
thing was?
That was
Drake.
the first
Never.
rap album that I ever bought.
For real.
Never.
Yeah.
Me
with,
too.
Like with my
Eminem's.
own money.
Switches.
Okay, Swin.
I'm giving it to M before Drake. M is actually white.
I don't like Drake at all. That nigga knows.
No, but his.
What,
all right,
what you got against Drake?
I just don't like him.
Why?
There's a few reasons.
what was that saying
It's not a color thing.
in high
It's a
school?
color
With-
thing, too.
if
Definitely
it,
not a color thing.
no. What was
Why
the
don't you
saying?
like him?
There's a lot of things.
Like what?
A lot of things.
Okay, there's a lot. Name
I
two.
don't like the way he talked, he walked. what
Bruh,
Kendrick
here
say?
he go.
The way he dressed, the way he addresses himself. I don't like his hair. I don't like the way he walk with his shoes.
Hairstyle.
I don't like the way he tied him up.
Yeah,
I don't
he
like
tied.
Nigga,
my
he's gonna have
bad.
to bleep that out for
Yeah,
sure.
bleep that
for
out.
sure.
Or,
Like,
or we could leave it for controversy.
no, we cannot.
you're
No.
getting canceled.
Yeah.
I ain't got shit to cancel.
Okay.
No,
Well,
you're getting canceled. The case
Oh.
is getting
Some,
canceled.
of, some of us do
fired.
have things that can get canceled. Let's
Right.
not do that.
Okay, ignore it. Bleep it out. Bye, we out. All right, so he don't like the way he walk, he talk,
Bow,
he
we
dress.
He was a bow.
Yeah, he don't like
His
nothing
sound
about
effects
it.
is crazy.
I think you know.
we don't even need a soundboard. Exactly.
Booker.
Record this nigga. I'm crying.
It comes with the territory, man. The
That's
sound
funny.
effect.
Hey, you want to know something? I want to say thank you because we almost going through this whole episode. And I told this nigga Dime, I hope we get through this motherfucker. Last time our episode ended early.
Oh, what?
You know,
Since
No
we was
walk
talk-
offs.
I pray before I record ever since that episode. So you got it, sweetheart.
Ooh, that's my
I'm
sister.
saying that's a good thing. I'm glad
Yeah.
we made it through the whole episode.
Me
'Cause I
too.
wanted to go
I'm-
through that whole episode
I'm
with you
so-
for real.
I
We
heard her.
were supposed to, but to be I came back. I prayed
my
and I
fault.
came back and I was gonna sit back down and I was gonna record, but it got turned off. I was trying to,
She didn't know why.
I heard her
But
say
since
your
we
mama.
was just talking about artists, though, here's Vic Mensa breaking down about being an artist in 2025.
Who
Vic Mensa.
Exactly who?
is that? Who is that? Is that Blackbird from LA?
This bro that been on Wild in LA 2-3 times.
Vic Mensa, bro.
Who's that?
Name a song.
I don't know a song. I
That's not
just
the,
know
hey,
he's
that's
a,
not the song. That's not the song. That's not bro. Who's the?
I just know he's a well-known artist.
That's not. Let me see. Let me see.
I don't know
Oh,
any
he cut his
songs.
dreads.
Oh,
he
had
looks like
dreads?
a
Oh,
nerd.
no, I definitely know.
Bro,
who
I
that
was
is.
beefing with academics at first.
I don't know who that
Nobody
is.
care. Everybody beats with
broke
academics.
down.
This buddy right here, I think he crying too. Is he crying?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
He been on Wild 'N Out about 3 times. He been on Wild 'N Out about.
I thought you were talking about the
I don't really
staple,
know
but-
a lot of
think this is why
celebrities.
men
He's not
rate is higher
known
than
like that. Sorry, go ahead.
That's all good.
He's not
I
known.
don't know who that is, but yeah.
He's not known.
Broke down in the shower, just thinking about the weight of being an artist in a time when work is so devalued and depreciated. The impact on the mental health of artists the streaming era is creating. I remember I saw James Blake was launching that platform Vault, where he was having artists put their catalogs unreleased up, and I saw a comment on it that was like, why would I pay $10 to one artist when I could pay $10 for all artists ever? And at the time I was like, that's so fried of a mentality, but like today it kind of hit me like how impacts the mental health of artists. People feel like that shit not worth $10. You know what I'm saying? It's heartbreaking, but it's hilarious at the same time. Like, not worth $10. Artists are already people that are predisposed to suicide. Like, that shit not funny, but that's real. To add into that a dimension of economic inequity so profound, broke down, that not even the record labels know what to do about this. Like, they don't even know how to get the money right now.
Nigga, go get you a feature.
I mean, I can feel him though, because as somebody just want to release music, I'm not a Vic Mensa fan at all. I just know who he is and of him. But it is the way that the stream is broke down and the way he just said it. Why I pay for $10 for one album as a person, than to just pay for $10 for every album that's ever been released. I mean, the obvious answer is just to buy Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? But
It's $11. It ain't $10 no more.
yeah, but that shit can still hurt. That $10 ain't going into my pocket. It's 0.127% of a penny. I be looking at my shit like when I get
you
my.
could do that, or you could put your CDs in every fucking store across the country, and then it all come into your own pocket.
Hard
Niggas don't wanna
copies
do
still
that.
hard copies still sell.
They do.
When I get my shit on my monthly shit, the streams be so high, the money be so low.
I have a question. So I'm not an artist. I don't do music, right? That's not like my gift or whatever. But do you do music because you love it and because you know that you have like the ability, right, to put words together in a profound way? Or are you doing it because you want to make money?
So I already reached a threshold where I was like, fuck getting money. That's why I keep putting my money into it, not expecting nothing out of it. I just do it because I love it. Mm-hmm. So that's not an issue as much as it is for him, for me. But I decided to try to get another platform, which is to Keep the Change podcast, and still put my face out there every day instead of spending $250 per song and trying to release that along with the marketing and the videos, and that shit go up to $1,200.
I believe it becomes the hustle, like what you said, after you make it. Like when you blow up, most people realize this ain't something I want to deal with because the industry is a lot to handle. Mm-hmm. So so I feel like it becomes a hustle then. Quick flips at that point. Mm-hmm. At first, I want to be the best. The competition of it is gone for the most part. That's why everybody loved the Kendrick and Drake thing.
Because Damo Bitch is the greatest.
Real talk. So, I think it's like that. Me, I like it. It's what I do. I was raised around it. My dad did it. So I'm just like, my uncles did it. Mm-hmm. That's all I know, really. So it's a hobby and it's something I would love to do. If niggas want to pay me $1 million to do what I like to do, let's do it.
Yeah, but you're gonna. I think with his shit is like you get to a certain point to where you get that money and then it's damn, I need to get that again.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's already his job. Like,
you got your big signing bonus, nigga. Mm-hmm. You're never gonna get that big signing bonus again unless you go reinvent yourself, come up with that brand new hit type shit.
That nigga better go ahead and start getting him some businesses or something. He tweaking.
I mean that post doesn't say that he doesn't have that already.
Yeah, no.
What he whining about?
Nigga, because it is sad.
Yeah, he said.
You act like you're not an artist. Like, this is his whole life. He's been making money off this shit. Let's just say
I've heard
his money.
I've
His
heard
money probably done, and it's not what it once was. That's
it's probably depreciated a lot. By
if
now.
you want to be bigger, you have to do the things that's immoral. Go hang out with Diddy, nigga. Go.
I think he was signed
to Diddy.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So do you feel that sometimes people do things online to kind of catch like
for sure
a viral moment, right? Just so that they can,
I think if you
get
have
their name like out of there.
I think it was only if you have a good team.
The Helly song?
If you have a good team, they'll tell you to man, go on there and act like you crying.
Yeah, so from that video, that's why I'm asking. So I'm not saying I'm not trying to discredit anything he's saying, right? So he's like, he's talking about his mental health, right? Mm-hmm. What month are we in,
June.
right? So like,
you just hate men.
Who?
I'm just playing.
Me? Anyway,
that was right.
We know you love men,
my man,
sis.
so don't do that. Yeah,
she don't love men. She loves her man.
I love my father. I love my brothers.
I'm a mistake.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I love black men. Don't do that. But no, I'm just asking, because a lot of things, can be like for publicity, and that's why sometimes with social media, I don't know. For me, it's like it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe certain things.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like not everything is really authentic and genuine. So it's like I don't know, and I guess it kind of sucks that people like myself do think that way.
You're prying on your motherfucking sympathy. That's culture vulture,
right? But in this generation where mental health is more of like aware, like honestly,
especially for men,
that grabs